Let's start with your back. Pull the heels up to your bum, arms in a T, windscreen wipers. Inhale to the side, exhale in the middle. Bring the top knee towards the opposite elbow if you're there. Inhale, center. Exhale to the side and pull the knee up. Think about keeping the shoulder blades flat. One more each way, slowly. Hold it there for a breath if it's nice. Back to center. Get ready for shoulder bridges. Arms by your side, feet hip distance. Feet flat. Scoop the pelvis, lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale, lower it back down, vertebra by vertebra. A few more rounds. Make sure you squeeze the glutes on the top. I really need the glutes to work today. Long neck. Tilt the chin off the chest. Last one. Stay on the top. Tilt the pelvis. Pull belly button in. Lift both heels off. Make sure you're not moving the hips and there is no tension in your neck. Pump your knees outwards by an inch. Just little pumps out in, just tiny, tiny little movement. While your hips are staying still, you spread the fingertips. And I just want the feeling to kick in your bum if it's not there already. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees back to center. Drop the heels onto the mat. Scoop the pelvis and bring the hips onto the mat. Stretch out your right hamstrings, right foot up to the sky. Pull the leg in. Not too long, just to take the pressure off. Release that burning sensation. Stretch the right glute, right heel across the left thigh. Find the glute stretch, pushing knee away or pulling left thigh in. Take a couple of breaths only, again a quick one. Just make sure you get the burning sensation out of the thigh. And I'm changing sides. Left leg up to stretch the left hamstrings. Left heel across to stretch the left glute. Release the glutes, stretch, pull both knees in. Bit of activation in the tummy. Lift the shoulders and head. Neutral neck. Release the legs out into tabletop. And the fingertips towards the back of the mat, towards your heels. Flatten the tummy by pulling belly button down. See if you want to straighten the legs and maybe drop them out about 45 degrees. And if you want to find a full dish hold, biceps by the ears, and pressing the lumbar spine into the mat even harder. Hold it for 5. Squeeze the heels and knees together. Hold it for 4. Hold it for 3. I'm shaking. For 2. And for 1. I'm hugging the knees in and I'm going to roll myself up and over the ankles. Go to the side. If your ankles and knees don't like that, find yourself on all fours. Hands flat. Find yourself in the middle. Cat and cow once you're there. It will be nice in the stomach. Inhale, look up, exhale. Tug the chin and the tailbone slowly without rushing. Finding the C curves, mobility, stretch, linking the movement with your breath. Back to center once you've done this last one. Circle into wrists. Get the joints ready. Stay with long breaths. Let's find the first downward dog once you've done one more round each way. I'm reaching forward with the fingertips to find a long downward dog. And lift your hips. Pedal heels. Lengthen arms. Turn tailbone up. Loosen your neck. Come forward into high plank and hold high plank. Think about the long body line between heels of the crown of the head and the heels. Bring belly button in. Create space between your shoulders and your ears. First, chaturanga, drop the knees if you want. One more inhale to prepare. And exhale, sink onto your front. Please stay there. Bring the arms out into a Y shape. Press the feet into the mat. Mobility in your back. Elbows pointing up. Inhale, wave-like motion in the spine. Drop the head back on the top. Exhale, bring it back. 4 more rounds. Taking your time, pressing feet in. If there's anything funny going on in your back, put your feet wider than your mat. And there is more space for your tailbone. Make sure it feels nice in your back. Last 3. After you've done the last one, bring it all the way onto the mat, hands under your shoulders, feet hip distance. Tug the tailbone, sit into child's pose, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Hips side to side a couple of times each way, keeping arms straight, stretching your shoulders, sides. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, make your way to the front. I'm still stepping. Feel free to hop. Feet hip distance once you're there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hold for one more breath or 2. Any movement you need, go for it. Swinging, bending the knees, walking feet. Check in with the neck as well. And walk the hands up on the shins, bending your knees generously. Sweep up on the top, inhale, couple of side bends. Grab the left wrist, pull it across to your right. Back to center, inhale. Pull the right wrist high and across to your left. One more each way. Inhale, tall. Exhale across. Inhale back to center, tall. Exhale across. Back to center. Release the arms. Roll the shoulders back. Sweep up, standing cobra. Squeeze the glutes. Give it a slight back bend if it's there. Inhale. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank unless you're ready for chaturanga. I'm taking it slow. You go with your pace. Going through cobra or upward dog. And let's meet in downward dog in your own time. Make sure your neck is long if you're opening the chest. And careful on your back as you travel into downward dog. One more breath here. Find the stretch in the shoulders. Lift the right heel, three-legged dog, hip square. Hold. Take one more inhale. Exhale, right knee across to the left elbow. Try your best to tap and squeeze it for an exhale. Inhale, prepare for star pose, knee under the hip or fallen triangle. Lift the left arm, left heel flat, hip high. One more inhale to prepare to go back. Exhale, left hand down, right heel up, three-legged dog. Let's open and stack. Inhale, level the hips. Exhale, replace your right hand with the right foot, stepping forward. Keep the left hand flat. Take a second to lengthen spine and the left knee, left heel up to the sky. Right arm up, easy twist to stack the shoulders. Right thumb to the front. Long line between crown of the head and the left heel. Drop the left knee onto the mat, a little bit towards the left side of the mat. I'm keeping left toes tucked under. Sweep the right arm back, downwards and up towards the sky. Crescent moon. Inhale, lengthen up. I'm easing out of the right knee so I can back bend on the exhale, safely on the lower back. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, open the chest. Interlace the fingers in the back. Open the collarbones and heart up. Knuckles to the mat. Elbows straight. Tipping head side to side to release tension in shoulder. Neck. Release the hands onto the mat, half split. Frame the right foot. Start sitting back. Flexing right foot up to the sky, sending right hip to the back. Flatten the back for an inhale, like a halfway lift. Exhale, full head towards the right toe. One more breath here. Bend the front knee and take the back knee off. I'm still on the fingertips. Back to runner's lunge. Sweep up into crescent lunge. Arms up, inhale. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Sink into the front knee as you exhale. Tug the tailbone slightly to protect your back and give the stretch in the front of your left hip. Left heel flat, arms in T, warrior two. Take your time. Find the distance between the feet. Shoulders above the hips. Tug the tailbone. Flip the palm. Reverse. Inhale. See if you want to bind left hand behind you. Maybe find the top of your right thigh. Keep sinking into front knee. Keep feeling the stretch in the right side. Side angle, I'm going into the inside of my right thigh. Reaching towards the mat, hold the bind if you can. Turn the left shoulder up and look up to the sky. And the right knee slightly more if you can. Release the left fingertips to the sky, release the bind. Inhale and extend the side angle, left bicep to the ear. Exhale. Feel that long stretch. One more inhale to prepare. Exhale, sweep the left hand down into another easy twist. Lift the left heel to the sky. Bend the right knee slightly more. Lift the right arm up again. Stack the shoulders, feel the easy twist. Second side plank, star pose. Or side plank if you're ready to flick the heel, left heel over. Or drop the left knee. Push the right foot to the back. I'm hovering the right foot hip level. Stacking shoulders and hips, lifting hip high. Bend the right knee and hug the right knee towards your right shoulder with the right hand. Pull it up and lift the hip higher. Turn into high plank. Feel free to leave out chaturanga. Inhale forward, exhale, sink through otherwise. Inhale, cobra or upward dog, long neck. Exhale, downward dog. Hold and stretch for a breath. Lift the left heel, three-legged dog, hip square, hold. Squeeze the left glute. Straight arms. One more inhale, exhale, left knee across to the right elbow. To squeeze it onto the elbow for an exhale and hold. Inhale to prepare for star pose or fallen triangle. Left foot out, right heel flat, right arm up. Lift the hip higher for one more breath. Stack the shoulders. One more inhale to prepare. Exhale, going back to three-legged dog. Right hand down, left heel up. Inhale high, exhale stack. Lift the heel, heel to bum. Right arm straight. Inhale, hip square. Exhale, left knee to the nose if you can, or just replace your left hand with the left foot. Keep bending left knee, right knee straight. Lift the left arm up, easy twist. Hold for a breath. Twist the spine, turn the right heel up to the sky. Try not to let it drop out to the right side of the mat. Drop the right knee onto the mat, a little bit towards the right side of the mat. I'm keeping right toes tucked under. Left arm circles back downwards and all the way up to join the right arm. Crescent moon, easing out of the left knee. Reach up to the sky to lengthen up. Slight back bend as you exhale. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind you. Start opening the collarbones, the chest. Push the knuckles downwards, open the collarbone, heart up. Release the hands onto the mat, half split. I'm framing left foot. Sit back. Turn left toes up. Send left hip behind you. One more flat back. Inhale. Exhale forward. Forehead towards left toes and hold. Stretching hamstrings in the left side. Bend the front knee, runner's lunge. Right knee off, I'm still on fingertips. Draw belly button in. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Take a big inhale. Find a long spine. Sink into front knee, shoulders away from the ears as you exhale. Send the pubic bone to the front, but see if you can send the right heel to the back of the mat. That should kick off the front of your right hip. Stretch it. Right heel flat, warrior two. Look over left fingertips. Open the hips. Bring the shoulders back above the hips. Tuck tailbone. Reverse, left fingertips up. See if you want to bind. Right hand behind you. Find the top of the left thigh. Hold for one more breath. Keep stretching left side. Keep bending left knee. Side angle, elbow knee or the inside of the knee. Turn the right shoulder up, look up. Stack the shoulders and hips. Reach the right fingertips up. Take a big inhale and extend the side angle, right bicep to the ear. Exhale, hold for one more breath to feel the lovely stretch. Right side of your body. Cartwheel down, easy twist, right hand down, right heel up to the sky. Left arm up to stack the shoulders again. Second side plank on this side, drop the right knee or flick the right heel over. Push the left foot to the back. Hover it if you can, hip level. Lift the hip higher. Bend the left knee. Hug the left knee towards your left shoulder with the left hand and lift the hip even higher. Feel the right glute working. Release the knee. Turn into high plank. Feel free to leave out chaturanga. Come with me. Inhale forward, exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Drop the knees. Camel pose, but I will be moving. Straighten up. Tug the toes under if it helps. Squeeze the glutes first, shoulders above the hips. I'm pressing left knuckles into my lower back. Sweeping right arm to the front. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, circle the arm all the way behind you and to the side. Open the shoulders. Push the right knuckles into the lower back. Point the right elbow to the back. Sweep the left arm to the front. Inhale. Open the front of your left shoulder as you circle out and behind you slightly. Press the left knuckles into the lower back. Forward with the right hand, opening the shoulders here. As the arm is going behind you, push the pubic bone to the front even more. You should feel the stomach muscles, and I'm feeling the glutes. One more on the other side. Right knuckles into your lower back, left hand forward. Circle around, press the left knuckles in. You have the option to hold, open the collarbones, or reach down for camel if you are ready for it. Squeeze the glutes, try and bring the hips back above the hips. Come out of camel safely. I'm climbing up on the lower back again with the hands, sitting back. Child's pose, tucking forehead between the knees. Relax the arms by your side. Guys, while you're here, just tell me if you can follow it. Thumbs up or thumbs down if I'm going too fast. Okay. Have a sip of water. Thank you. Have a sip of water. Thank you. Paul, will you be very careful outside? Yeah.
I did rowing out there yesterday in this time. Doing yoga's not a problem.
All right. Right, once you've had a sip, find your downward dog, please. Spread the fingertips, bottom up. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front. Try and kick the heels into your bum if you're jumping. Land with the feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees and sweep up with a flat back. Hinge up from the hips. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pigeon, standing pigeon. I'm going to grab the blocks because I will play with that. Put the blocks in front of me. You take bits and pieces you want. Let's start with just the pigeon, you know. Right knee into the chest. Bring the right knee across. Ooh, I've already lost my balance. Brilliant. Try and keep the hips square and drop the right knee towards the mat as you sit back, if it's there. If the blocks are there, try and focus on stretching the hips and the glutes. You can reach to the blocks, so you don't have to focus on it. If you don't have the blocks, just hold the stretch. Maybe press the right elbow into the right knee, so the right knee is dropping towards the mat, but bring the left hip back up. Hold on to something if you need to. See, you might be able to reach down to the mat straight away. And then come back up slowly. Watch your back. Come back up, walk it out. Other side, same thing, same options. Take what you need. I'm hugging left knee in. Leave out bits if you don't want to do them. Go with your own pace. It's going to be a fun balance exercise for me. I can't find my balance. Heel across the thigh. Make sure you drop the left heel towards the mat. You should already feel the stretch. Left hip comes back up. Sit back. Use the block in front of you. Or just press the left elbow into the left knee to feel the glute stretch, or reach the fingertips to the mat. See what stretches your glutes. Try and focus on the stretch for now. You're going to find that one side is taking you further. Come back up, straighten both legs, shake it out. And we are doing the same when we try and take it further. Please be careful with the knees, because I'm going to try and sit the bum all the way onto the heels. Right knee in, ooh. Heel across, pigeon. As soon as I've got the pigeon, you have your previous options. Feel the glute stretch. Now what I'm going to do is either blocks under the hands or fingertips down. I'm lifting the left heel and I'm sitting my butt all the way to the left heel. Very careful on your knee. Now, if that doesn't work, focus on the previous options. I'm keeping the triceps on the top of my right shin, and my left elbow is above my right foot. So what you should feel is that your armpits are cradling your right shin. When you're ready, try and push your bum back up. Stand back up and release. I think you know where you're going. We are going for a hand balance. Other side. Left knee in, heel across. Sitting back, finding just a quick glute stretch. You have the blocks to use, and see if that helps to sit your butt onto the right heel. Or fingertips on the mat, lift the right heel and sit down. As long as you feel the glute stretch, you're good to go. Make sure the right elbow stays above the left foot. And then stand back up, pushing quite a lot of weight into the fingertips. Shake it out. Now, hand balance. If you can't sit your butt onto the mat, feel free to practice crawl or crane to strengthen the wrists. Drills, good for me. Otherwise, I'm going to give you two options. I'll give you the one I prefer to do, kind of do, or can do. Right heel across. You have the option to keep the left elbow above the right foot, fingertips down. Now, if the fingertips don't come down, I will show you the next option. I need to reach forward because I've got tight glutes. To have the heels of the hands flat, and I'm bending the elbows to press the right shin into the elbows, into the triceps. Dip into the fingertips and pull the left heel up to your bum. And step down. If that doesn't work, my solution is to sit down. Tuck the shin up to the armpits, but your right foot needs to be cradling and squeezing your left tricep. And then make sure your hands are flat. Imagine you're pushing your right shin onto your triceps. Have a go. Stand up. Untangle the legs. Straighten your back to stand. Come into standing position for a breath. Other side. Left heel up across. You have the hand balance, the crane. Option one for me. This is my left tight side, so I can reach further down So the shin is already on the top of my triceps. Hands flat, so I can tip into it. Pressing the shin into the bum, into the triceps. Pulling the right heel up. Or sit down. And you can tuck it up. Hands flat, shoulder distance. And press the shin into the triceps. Tip your weight forward. And pull the right heel into your bum. You might be able to get into the position in one side, but harder to tip into it. Once you've finished, come out of the position. Come into standing position to lengthen the spine. Roll the shoulders back. Come back to that, okay? Can you just give me a thumbs up, thumbs down? Just fall on your face a little bit. A little bit. Guys, give me a thumbs up or down and have another sip. Yeah? Come to the front of the mat. Feet hip distance. Shoulders back. Sorry, I've lost Paul. He's back. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump through chaturanga if you're ready, or step through it. Meet me in downward dog. Long neck, inhale into cobra, upward dog. And exhale, take a breath in downward dog. Inhale, right heel up, three-legged dog, hip square. Left arm straight. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow across. Tap, squeeze for an exhale. Inhale, prepare for star, full and triangle. Exhale, extend. Left heel flat, right leg out. Left arm up. Left hand down, right heel up, three-legged dog. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, open and stack. Inhale, level hips. Exhale, right knee to the nose to tap. And replace your right hand with the right foot. Sweep the right arm all the way up and around. And sweep it down on the outside of the right hand straight away. Come up into crescent lunge. Take a big inhale. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind you. Open the chest. Heart up, inhale. Exhale, warrior three. Let's balance. Hinge from the hips. You can release the hands if you want. Lift the left heel. Release the arms. Standing split. Bend the right knee, sweep the hands onto the mat. Try and frame the right foot. Drop the head and shoulders and lift the left heel. Take about 3 breaths to find a stretch in the right hamstring. Find your balance on the left fingertips, even if you need to move them around a bit. And see if you can bend the left knee on the top and reach the right arm up to grab the foot. And hold. Hold on to the foot, but bring the left knee almost in line or next to the right knee. You don't have to do the next move because it might not be nice on your right knee, but we squat. I'm pushing the left fingertips out to the left side slightly more. I'm bending right knee, and I'm pushing the left leg out towards the right side of the mat. If you want to swap this grip on the foot, please do. And try and sit into almost a pistol position. Stand back up. It's a bit of a tricky one. Push the left heel up towards the sky. And then release the foot, hand onto the mat, into standing split one more time. Left leg straight, forward towards the thigh. Hold for one more breath. And we step into a reversed warrior. Bend the right knee, left foot steps to the back of the mat, left heel flat. Sweep the arms around, then reverse the warrior straight away. Right arm up, start the bind. Left hand behind you on your lower back. And try and find the back top of your right thigh. Side angle. I'm reaching right elbow on the inside of the right knee. See if you want the full bind and reach under the right hamstrings to find the left fingertips or wrist. Turn the left shoulder up. Release the arms in a T, right fingertips to the mat, left fingertips to the sky. Left bicep to ear. Inhale, extending side angle. Exhale, left hand down and left heel up to the sky. Now you have the option to sweep into a side plank or a star. I'm going to wrap the right toe with my first two peace fingers with the right hand. And I try and lift the right leg, flicking left heel over and lifting the right foot up. Maybe bend the knee, lift the hip high, or extend the leg on the top. Loads of glute strength. See if you can release the knee or the foot and hold it high. And now turn into a high plank. There is your chaturanga if you want it. Inhale forward. Exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. And exhale, find downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees and look to the front. Exhale, step or jump the feet hip distance. Try and kick the heels into your bum. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Sweep up with a flat back, hinge up from the hips. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the arms. Are we okay? Feeling all right? And I just wait for Paul. Feet hip distance in the front of the mat. Sweep up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Take your time. Meet me in downward dog. Take one more breath in downward dog. Inhale, lift the left heel, hip square. Exhale, left knee across to the right elbow to squeeze and hold for an exhale. Inhale, prepare for star or fallen triangle. Foot out, right arm up, hips high. One more inhale. And exhale, hand down, left heel up, three-legged dog again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stack. Heel to bum. Right arm straight. Inhale, level hips. Exhale, left knee to the nose. Try and squeeze and replace the left hand with the left foot. Easy twist. Left arm up. Stack the shoulders. And I'm sweeping back straight away. sweep up into crescent lunge. Join the right arm and sweep all the way up. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, interlace the fingertips behind you. Open heart up. Inhale, knuckles down. Exhale, let's balance. Warrior 3, hinge. Float the right heel up. Take your time to find the balance. Leveled hips, right knee. Flexing right foot to the mat. Standing split. Fingertips are sweeping towards the mat. Bend the left knee to protect the hamstrings. Lift the right heel. Take your time to fall towards the thigh. Find the work and the stretch in the left hamstrings. Place the right fingertips so that it gives you balance. Bend the right knee and reach the left arm off to grab the foot. Bring the right knee downwards, start bending the left knee. Replace the right hand if you need to. Start squatting, see how far it takes you. I'm starting to extend the right leg out to the left side of the mat. Try not to touch your bum and the right foot onto the mat. See if you can stand back up, slowly, slowly. It's like a pistol squat in the left leg. Bend the right knee again. Turn the right knee up to the sky. And release the right foot up, left fingertips to the mat, standing split again. Reverse the warrior, bend the left knee, right foot to the back, right heel flat, cartwheel around, left arm up and bind, the right hand behind you. Side angle, I'm reaching the left arm in the inside of the left thigh. Right shoulder up, see if you want to find a full bind. Keep turning right shoulder up, keep bending left knee. Release the fingers, right arm up, left fingertips down. Turn the right bicep to the ear to stretch. And sweep the right hand down, almost easy twist if you want. Or go for the big toe pull straight away, left fingers to the left toe, right heel flat. And start sweeping the leg up, maybe straighten on the top. Lift the hip high, feel the glutes working. See if you can release and hold it in place. And then going through a side plank to into a high plank. Feel free to leave out chaturanga. Otherwise, inhale forward, exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. We have one more go with the standing pigeon and the hand balance. Drop your knees onto the mat for a sec. Just have a little thing. You can do a standing pigeon. You can do a seated pigeon. You can lie back on your back and stretch your glutes. You can do an arm balance like a crane or crow, or have another go. I'm going to come into standing position from downward dog. And I will try my best to start from a standing position. I'm just going to talk you through it in case you're doing it with me. I'm starting with right heel across pigeon. Sitting the bum back, keeping left elbow above the right foot. So I'm feeling the triceps are pushing into the shin. Try your best, even if you need to reach higher, I do, to have the hands flat, shoulder distance. Press the shin into the triceps. Tip the weight into the fingertips and heel into bum. Have a couple of goes on that side. It hurts your knees. Hinge. See if it helps to sit your butt onto the heel. You might be able to reach. Yeah, that's good too. Yeah, yeah. You're in the position. That's good. If you had a block, you could put the block under your forehead.
The first one was better. I held the first one nicely.
So it's there. You could. Now the roller won't work. I was thinking something under the head, and then trying the left side. And I promise we're stretching a little bit. If you don't want to lift into the hand balance, see if you just want to sit down. And see if you want to reach forward. That gives you a nice stretch on your glutes. You don't need to do the hand balance. Please carry on because 2 of you are still doing it, but if you've had enough, sit into child's pose and we'll have one more camel, but we'll do it together. 3 of you are still doing it, so no rush. Are your triceps sweaty? That could be, yeah, that could be it too. Listen, sit back into child's pose.
Horribly sweaty. It's bloody hot.
I'm sorry. One more camel, you can go with the same. Now think about if your back doesn't get any pain. See if you want to grab your heels. Straighten up first. Keep the heels, hands on your heels. Scoop your pelvis first, and you don't even need to lift all the way. Or if you lift, bring the hips above the knees and open the collarbones. Make sure you feel your glutes, no pain in your back. If and when you're coming out of it, you can release the bum onto the heels first. Then just drop your head into child's pose and climb back onto your lower back if you want to be on the safe side. Reach the arms forward into puppy. Blocks and elbows on the blocks is always good. Might take you further. Or reach the hands to the front. Tug the toes under and bring the hips above the knees. Keep the arms active as you're dropping the sternum and the armpits through. At the very end of the movement, tug the tailbone. So you're focusing the stretch in the front of your shoulders. You're bending enough, drop the chin onto the mat or the forehead. Make sure you're not releasing the belly button onto the mat. And drop the elbows onto the mat. Lie down onto your front into Sphinx. So I'm going to bring the elbows under the shoulders, spreading fingertips. Rolling shoulder blades back towards your lower back. Lift the sternum to the front. And I'm keeping neck straight. Make sure you feel the stomach stretching. If you press the feet into the mat, maybe the pubic bone, it should take a bit of pressure off your lower back. Lie down on your front, just relax there for a breath. Find child's pose. Hands under the shoulders, sit back slowly. We've got one more lizard twist here, lizard stretch for the hip flexes before we go onto our backs. I'm lifting into downward dog, stepping right foot on the outside of the right hand, dropping left knee, untucking left toes. Lift the chest. I'm dropping onto the outside edge of the right foot, swinging side to side with the hips. You take any of the options that work for you. I know these work for me. Leave out any of the bits. You know your lizard twist by now. I'm pressing the right heel of the hand into the inside of the right knee, but opening the heart up rather than pushing the right knee out too far. Left arm straight, as if you were leaning backwards behind you. Keep bending right knee. See if you want to reach the right arm back. Pull the heel towards your bum. Once you've got it, make sure you're sinking the hips slow and opening the heart up. Release. Right hand flat, round your back as you tug the left toes under, step into downward dog slowly. I'm pedaling, you feel free to sit into child's pose if it's nicer. Step the left foot on the outside of the left hand, stretch hip flexors the other way. I'm dropping right knee and the left knee outwards, untucking right toes. Lift the chest, swing hips side to side if it's nice. Keep breathing. Pressing left heel of the hand into the left knee if it feels okay. Opening heart up, straightening right arm. Pushing left shoulder behind you. You might want to reach back with the left arm. Pull the right heel onto your bum. Still bending left knee. Sink the hip low. Release. Left hand flat, tucking right toes, round back, step into downward dog. Bit more pedaling if it's nice. Drop the knees, find yourself on your bum. You've got an inner thigh stretch here. You can always go against the wall. You can always go into butterfly with the soles of your feet together. Or I know that you like to sit in a wide-legged seated position. Do something that opens your hips or even both. We will be here for a while. Without any back pain, please, and take long breaths. Ease out of the stretch. We're going to do a spinal twist. In case you're on your back already, just stay there. Make sure you ease out of the wide-legged forward fold slowly and carefully. Hug the knees into your chest wherever you're coming from. And I'm starting right knee across. So if you're with me on your bum, left leg straight, right knee in. Step it across on the outside of the left leg and right fingertips behind you. Long spine. Press the elbow into the knee and look over your right shoulder. Take one more inhale to lengthen through the back. And exhale, feel the twist as you're looking over your right shoulder. Try not to strain your neck. Turn from the shoulders. Come back to center. Changing sides. 159. Hug the left knee in and across. If you're with me, left fingertips behind you, lift the chest. Press the elbow into the knee. One more inhale to lengthen. And exhale, twist from the shoulders. Untangle slowly. It's 2 o'clock exactly. If you have the time to stay with me, I'm just going to do one more side bend and I promise I finish. I'm pulling right heel into the bum if you're sitting up with me. Left leg straight. Reaching the left fingertips either onto the right ankle or right knee. Lengthen the right arm up to the sky, send the right bum cheek onto the mat and lean towards the left foot. I tend to press my left elbow onto the inside of the left thigh to turn my right arm to the sky. Keep sending the right knee and bum cheek onto the mat, and it should stretch the right side of your core, obliques. But for me, what I'm really feeling is the QL muscle deep inside the lower back. Very slowly ease out of it. Changing the legs, right leg long out to the side, bending left heel into the bum. Sit up long, send bum cheeks onto the mat. Right hand on the left ankle or left knee. Lengthen the left side of the body. Left arm up. Send the left bum cheek even more onto the mat and lean over to reach towards the right foot. You don't need to reach it. The main thing is you're creating space between the left rib and the hip bone. Either turn the left armpit up to the sky or slightly drop the left armpit towards the mat. See which one feels better. Ease out of it slowly. Comfy legs. Let's do the neck. Long spine. Ear to shoulder. Change. Back to center. chin to chest. See if you want to grab the back of your head to pull on the head gently. Release the head, release the fingertips onto your lap and circle your head around. Make sure your spine is long. Change direction. Once you're back to center, bring the hands to the heart. Thank you very much. Namaste.